Hello everybody, this is me Johan here. Today I'll be doing a really interesting speed test. The phone to the left is the Mi A1, which comes with the Snapdragon 625 octa-core processor with the Adreno 506 GPU inside, 4 GB of RAM, and it's currently running Android Pie 9.0. And the phone to the right is the brand new Honor 10 Lite, which is running the high silicon Kirin 710 octa-core chip with a Mali G51 MP4 GPU and 4 GB of RAM. And it too is running Android Pie out of the box. In terms of sheer speed and performance, I anticipate the Honor 10 Lite to win the speed test. Let's just see by how much. Alright, let's start the test. Dialer, Honor 10 Lite, messaging, again Honor 10 Lite, Chrome, again Honor 10 Lite much faster over there. Let's move on to the camera. Honor 10 Lite again, much faster. Okay, let's move on to the social media apps now. Let's start off with Facebook. That was about equal. Let's move on to Instagram now. The Honor 10 Lite. Alright, let's open WhatsApp now. Honor 10 Lite again. Let's move on to Flipkart now. Again, the Honor 10 Lite. Alright, let's move on to Amazon now. The Honor 10 Lite won that again. YouTube. The Honor 10 Lite again. Alright, now let's move on to Gmail. Wow, that's one speed test the Mi A1 managed to win. Alright, moving on to more heavy intensive tasks. Games like Asphalt 9, I expect the Honor 10 Lite to take this. Let's just see by how much I'll do. Okay, let's just start it. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Let's just see which phone opens it up faster. I feel the Honor 10 Lite might just open it marginally faster. Let's just wait and see anyways. And it has by just 1 second. Wow, that was a bit of a surprise altogether. There was hardly any difference in speed over there. Alright, now moving on to Subway Surfers in 1, 2, 3. Again, the Honor 10 Lite looks like it's marginally faster over here. Let's see by how much, sorry. It's loaded again. By about 5 seconds faster than the Mi A1. Alright, now the final game, Temple Run 2 in 1, 2, 3. Again, the Honor 10 Lite looks faster. Let's see by how much. Oh, it looks a lot faster over here. It's loaded the game. And so has the Mi A1. Alright, it's ready to go. About 5 seconds faster than the Mi A1. Alright, let's check the RAM management on both these phones. Both these phones do come with 4 GB of RAM, so I expect them to have reasonably good RAM management. Although both of them have been loaded with apps. Let's just check with the dialer first. The Honor 10 Lite has it in memory. The Mi A1 reloaded it. Messaging, reloaded on both. Chrome. Wow, it was in memory on the Mi A1 and it reloaded on the Honor 10 Lite. That's pretty interesting. Now let's move on to the camera. Oh, the Mi A1 had that up and ready to go. This is pretty interesting. Alright, let's move on to Facebook. The Honor 10 Lite had it in memory. The Mi A1 had to reload that. Alright, let's move on to Instagram now. Both the phones had to reload Instagram. Let's move on to WhatsApp. In memory on both phones. Now let's move on to Flipkart. Reload on both phones. Okay, let's move on to Amazon now. Reload on both phones as anticipated. Alright, let's move on to YouTube now. Reload on both the phones again. Let's move on to Gmail. Reload on both phones once again. Alright, I do not expect either one of these phones to keep any of these games in memory because these are pretty high intensive games. Anyways, let's just check and see if anyone has any of these games in memory. Let's start off with Asphalt 9. As anticipated, reloading on both the phones. Alright, let's move on to Subway Surfers. As anticipated, both the phones are reloading Subway Surfers. Let's move on to the final game, Temple Run 2. As anticipated, both the phones are reloading Temple Run 2 as well. So that's it for my speed test comparison between the Honor 10 Lite to the right and the Mi A1 to the left. All in all, it was an interesting speed test overall. The Mi A1 still shows, it's no slouch. I mean, considering the fact that it's a lot older than the Honor 10 Lite, but the Honor 10 Lite is simply a very superior device in terms of its performance. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys really liked the video. If y'all loved the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys could give me a thumbs up. And if y'all are interested in following me from here on, I would suggest y'all to go and hit subscribe to my channel Living with Tech. And right after that, hit the bell icon so that y'all get notified with the latest video the second they're uploaded. I'm there on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links to all my social media pages are right down in the description below. So as it is, as always, I wish all of you a tremendous day ahead of you. Ciao for now.